Have you ever wondered what you would do if you came face to face with a lion? Now that's a thought that could send shivers down anyone's spine. It's not a situation anyone would willingly walk into, but sometimes fate has a way of testing us in the most unpredictable ways. Picture this: you're visiting Africa in the heart of the wilderness, or you are visiting a national park, and the lion gets loose, and suddenly you lock eyes with the king of the jungle. The gravity of the situation is immense, and the risks are life-threatening. But as daunting as it sounds, surviving a lion encounter isn't an impossible task. It's all about understanding the beast before you. Lions, majestic and mighty, can be unpredictable. Yet they have certain behaviors, certain patterns that, if understood correctly, could be your lifesaver in such a situation. So let's dive in. Let's prepare for the unthinkable. In the following minutes, we will explore the steps you need to take to survive a lion encounter. Firstly, it is crucial to understand a lion's behavior. This majestic creature, often dubbed the king of the jungle, is a predator at heart. Their instincts are honed for the hunt, and their behavior is heavily influenced by this inherent drive. Lions are primarily visual hunters. This means they respond to movement. The flicker of a tail, the rustle of grass, or the sudden dash of a gazelle, these are all triggers. A lion's eyes are designed to spot and track movement, even in the low-light conditions of dawn or dusk. So if you ever find yourself in the presence of a lion, remember, sudden movements can make you a target. And speaking of targets, it's important to note that lions don't hunt randomly. They have specific hunting patterns and habits. Lions are social creatures who often hunt in prides, with each member playing a specific role. Some act as the chasers, driving the prey towards the others who lie in wait. Others are the ambushers, ready to pounce when the prey gets close. But lions don't always hunt in groups. Solitary lions, especially males, are often more unpredictable and potentially more dangerous. Their hunting style is different too. They rely more on stalking their prey and launching a swift surprise attack. Another key aspect of lion behavior is their territorial nature. Lions are fiercely protective of their territories and will confront any perceived intruders. Roaring is a common way for lions to assert their dominance and warn off potential trespassers. If you hear a lion's roar, it's not just a spine-tingling sound, it's a clear message. You are in their domain. So, what does all this mean for you? It means that if you're in lion country, you need to be aware of these behaviors. You need to understand how lions hunt, how they respond to movement, how they protect their territories. This knowledge isn't just fascinating, it's vital. After all, understanding the lion is the first step towards survival. When you come across a lion in the wild, your approach matters. It's a critical moment that can shape the entire encounter. It's not just about what you do, but also about what you don't do. First and foremost, maintaining a safe distance is crucial. Lions are powerful creatures, capable of covering 30 feet in a single bound. If you're too close, you're within the lion's striking distance. The key is to stay as far away as possible while still being able to observe the lion's behavior. This way, you give the lion its space and show respect for its territory. Now let's talk about the things you should avoid doing. Running or turning your back to the lion is a big no-no. Remember, lions are natural predators, and running could trigger their instinct to chase. Moreover, turning your back signifies fear and submission, making you an easy target. So stand your ground and keep your eyes on the lion at all times. But standing your ground isn't enough. You also need to make yourself appear larger and more intimidating. This means standing tall, raising your arms, and puffing out your chest. If you're wearing a jacket or a backpack, use them to enhance your size. Make noise as well, speak in a firm, loud voice, or clap your hands. This isn't about scaring the lion away. It's about showing the lion that you're not an easy meal. Remember, this isn't a guaranteed method of deterring a lion, but your approach can significantly influence the lion's perception of you. It can mean the difference between being seen as a threat or an opportunity. In the wild, a lion's reaction can be unpredictable, but with a careful approach, you can improve your chances of a safe encounter. Your approach can determine the lion's reaction. If a lion charges, your defense is vital. In such a heart-stopping moment, the first thing you must remember is to remain calm. Yes, it's easier said than done, but it's crucial. A sudden movement or attempt to flee can trigger the lion's natural predator instincts, turning a mock charge into a full-blown attack. Think of it as a high-stakes game of statues. Standing still might just save your life. Now, while you're standing your ground, it's time to make some noise. And not just any noise. We're talking about loud, aggressive and assertive noises. Shout, yell, clap your hands, anything to show the lion that you are not an easy meal. Remember, you're trying to convince this king or queen of the jungle that you're more trouble than you're worth. But what if noise isn't enough? Well, that's where objects come into play. If there's anything within your reach, rocks, sticks, your backpack, throw it towards the lion. But be careful not to turn away or show your back. Keep facing the lion while you do this. Your aim here isn't to hit the lion, but to reinforce your image as a formidable opponent. Now let's talk about deterrence. If you're in lion country, it's wise to carry something like pepper spray. When used correctly, it could serve as an effective defense tool. Spray it towards the lion if it gets too close for comfort. Just a puff may be enough to dissuade the lion, giving you a precious window to retreat to safety. But remember, these are last resort measures. It's always better to avoid getting into such a scenario in the first place. Prevention, as they say, is better than cure. Your defense can help deter a lion attack. So if you ever find yourself face to face with a lion, remember these tips. Stay calm, make noise, throw objects without turning your back, and have a deterrent ready. The goal here isn't to fight, but to deter and escape. Your survival hinges on your ability to convince the lion that you are not its next meal. Surviving the encounter is just the first part. After successfully defending against a lion, it's natural to feel a sense of relief. But it's crucial to remember that your journey doesn't end there. If you've sustained any injuries, no matter how minor they might seem, your priority should be seeking immediate medical attention. A lion's claws and teeth are not just sharp, but also carry a risk of infection. Even a small wound can quickly escalate into a serious health concern if not treated promptly and properly. While it's vital you take care of your physical health, don't neglect the importance of reaching out to local wildlife authorities. Reporting the encounter can provide invaluable information that helps protect others in the future. Inform them about the location and circumstances of the encounter. This can assist authorities in making informed decisions about managing local lion populations and possibly prevent future attacks. In the wake of such a traumatic event, it's easy to overlook the psychological impact. An encounter with a lion is not something one easily forgets. It's a harrowing experience that can leave you with a range of emotions, from shock and fear to guilt and relief. You might find yourself reliving the encounter, experiencing nightmares, or feeling anxious in situations that remind you of the attack. These are all normal reactions to trauma, and it's important to give yourself permission to feel these emotions. Consider seeking support from a mental health professional who can guide you through the process of recovery. You're not alone in this. Many have faced similar experiences and have found ways to heal and grow stronger. Remember, the aftermath of a lion encounter is as much a part of the survival process as the encounter itself. It's about taking care of your physical health, informing authorities, and addressing the psychological impact. Surviving a lion encounter is a harrowing experience, but with the right knowledge, you can increase your chances of survival. Let's recap what we've learned today. We started off with the initial encounter, where we learned the importance of staying calm and composed. Don't run, don't turn your back, and most importantly, don't panic. Next, we delved into understanding the lion. Remember, understanding their behavior is key. Lions are predators, yes, but they're also creatures of habit, and knowing their patterns can give you an edge. We then moved on to the approach. Stand your ground, make yourself appear larger, and make noise. You want to deter, not provoke the lion. In the defense stage, we learned that if a lion does attack, fight back. Use whatever you have at your disposal. Your survival depends on it. Finally, we discussed the aftermath. Seek immediate medical attention if you're injured and report the encounter to local wildlife authorities. Be safe out here.